Hello and welcome to Mad Owl Goes Racing, and today we're back in the Project Cars 2, carrying on with our career with the LMP3 Pan Asia Championship Round 4 from Sakitto GP circuit in Japan. And as always, without further ado, off we go to qualifying. And I'll just bang my knee trying to sort my rig out, so ouch. Now, I have spent the last few days doing some ranked racing in race room, so I'm a little bit rusty and probably going to go, ooh, this feels horrible, or it might feel great, I don't know. I don't think we need wets, do we? Is it raining? Bugger, it's raining. Oh, I was going to change from wets to dries, but I don't think I'll bother, as it's actually raining anyway. I was hoping for a nice dry race. That ain't happening. As the last one was wet. I hope this is slightly less of a disaster than the ranked race I had at Suzuka in race room the other day, which started off really well and then, whoops, get off the grass, get off the grass. Turned to mush when stop looking behind you. Past. Turned to mush, as I was trying to say, when I made a complete cock up coming into Spoon Curve, coming through here. I was fine, and I did what I always do, which is sort of brake to about there, and somehow I managed to put my right rear tyre on the grass and spun out, which, okay, fair enough, wasn't that big a deal, but unfortunately I managed to spin all the way to the Armco and don't brake. Try and remember where I am. Don't brake. Yeah, it spun all the way to the Armco and damaged the suspension and 100% damage to the aero, which meant, bloody hell, he came out of nowhere. Always expect the unexpected. And so I went through 130R or whatever it's called, the next corner, and ended up spinning out because I had no aero. So I didn't have a lot of choice but to pit for repairs, which was I'll let this one past as well. Which is a 2.5+ minute job, which meant I got lapped sitting in the pits with no way of doing anything about it, which is always annoying. And ended up basically in last place. Was recovering quite nicely up to 17th. I wish I could see a bit more of as various people retired through whatever reasons, and then going through the hairpin with about 4 minutes to go. I was just running the curb and car, I thought it got beached or something. Something really weird happened, and my machine decided to lock up. Well, I say lock up, it just it crashed enough that race room stopped working, so which was extremely annoying. Oh, that's not going to count, is it? Or maybe it is. Front end doesn't feel like it's got a lot of bite. Which is never good in these conditions. Disaster. Oop. Just try and get the hell out of the way there. Completely screwed somebody else's lap up. Yes, so slightly annoying. I presume I lost a load of points because of that, but there you go, these things happen. Oh dear, this car's definitely not feeling good around here. Well, these two trying to take each other out. I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. That's alright, I can see. Just about. That wasn't useful. I just seems feeling horrible. Feels like the tyres are overheated, which is possible. Tyres have got that really, they feel horribly squidgy feeling, which is never nice. Because I've got no idea, we're at 4.5 seconds off the pace. Really? Oh my god. I'm not sure if it's getting wetter or drier, it just feels terrible at the moment. So right, let's see if we can get a clean lap in. Drifting. Car's feeling horrible, but we'll keep on with it. little bit more. So a little bit more, I think we need a hell of a lot more here. Just trying to get that little something without getting caught up behind somebody else here. If the AI keep doing that in the first corner, I should win by default at this rate. Oops. Grip, no grip, grip, no grip, grip, no grip. Doesn't make it easy to get around the corner cleanly. Dodgy overtakes are us. Oh dear, no grip, no grip, no grip. I think we're in deep trouble here. Certainly in terms of qualifying. And that pit entrance is in such a horrible place. Right. Do we get a clean enough lap to actually have a go? It will make up a huge amount of time to actually get anywhere near. Keep wanting to go that way to turn in. So patient waiting for the front end to grip. Whoops. Bit of a blind crash there, and I certainly couldn't see where I was going. Oh crap sakes. Absolutely zero grip on the front end. I couldn't get through the corner, I couldn't accelerate, therefore I couldn't carry enough speed, therefore I lost a huge amount of time. I might just about make up one place. Last chance. Last chance. Ah, don't you dare. Jesus Christ. Car recovering just tries to take me out. I don't exactly feel connected to the back end of the car here. Better, but not a lot. Now, can we get some front end grip through here? much better. Much better. Oh, yes. Oh, don't you dare get in the way. Please, no. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the bum. His idea of just outside the top 3 is a little bit odd. That was, I think, what you call awful. Don't tell me the only car behind me is my teammate. Oh crap, no, even my teammate's ahead of me. That's bad news, that is. Right. Sod it. Right. Oh, it's even wetter. Just to make life even more fun. Well, the colour of my tyres. How hot are they? I'm expecting carnage in the first corner.
One on the left. 2 cars on the left side.
Only 2, I think it's about 8.
2 left. All clear.
Can't see a thing. Can't see a thing.
You've got 1 on your left. You're all clear. Left side. 1 left. 1 left. You're good, all clear.
Now this should be the fun corner.
One right. You're good, you're clear.
Definitely the I can't see a thing is the order of the day, so ooh, don't you dare do that.
Watch your right. All good, you're clear now.
Ooh, skating about a bit there.
2 wide, right side. Nice one, you're clear. Got 1, 2 lengths back. On the left side.
How the hell did I miss that lot? That was definitely a bit of a panic moment. Skating ring through the middle there. Just considering this is only the second lap, is going to be rather nasty. It's the point where I don't worry about getting caught because I'm a lot further up than I could have been in these circumstances, so don't worry. Patience, 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 power. I just feel like I want to be further over that way in this when it's raining because there's just not enough of the screen cleaned by the wiper. He's a bit slow through that last bit, I'm glad to say. Do we have a grunt to catch and pass?
Too wide.
I'm not sure
Clear now.
I was about to say I don't fancy staying on the inside of him, so I'll brake early because he'll go sailing off into the sunset, hopefully. But I'll try and keep over this side a bit more because there's a nasty puddle building up there, and I don't particularly want to spin halfway through that corner. Clip the cone, we may have just clipped the cone. Do not stick your wheel in there because you will end up all over the place. Not sure I fancy this unless I can get cleanly past.
You're clear.
Which I can. So right, the obvious takeaway is in qualifying it wasn't wet enough for us
That's the best final sector of anyone today.
to take it to the AI. Either that or they were just driving like lunatics and we were struggling. But the extra wet, obviously in this session, is doing us a favour. And that's the way it goes sometimes.
Careful the guy behind us try and take that place from you. Think about your defence.
I'm thinking about the fence. The fence is between us and him. And luckily this part of the circuit we're on quicker. And this part's where it's quicker. So hopefully overall I am faster than him. A little bit late in the brakes here.
2 legs behind.
Yeah, well I'm trying to avoid the puddles. It is very, very, very wet. It may well be the monsoon season in Japan, although I think it's a bit later than this, isn't it? Right, I'm assuming the car we're coming up the lap has been in the pits. When I say coming up the lap, it might be he's quicker than us, you never know. He's one of the
You're leading by 3 seconds. Good job. Keep pushing.
real
Keep
front
going that
runners.
gap.
It's surprising, I've actually got more feeling in this wetter weather through the first corner than I did when it was slightly drier in the qualifying, which is possibly slightly hard to get your head around. That's a horrible stream across the river river across the road there.
So far. Great job.
River, stream, I sort of decided I was going to call it one thing, changed my mind, so oops. about wet weather driving, it's all about trying to be smoother with your inputs so you don't rush anything.
Nice one, that's the best second sector of anyone today.
And like at this point, I'm not going to try and rush to overtake him because, in theory, I should have more than enough speed down the straight to get him. So I think he's trying to get out of the way here. I'm not 100% sure.
Left. Okay, you're clear.
As long as he doesn't do anything too stupid and try and repass me. Or hit me up the arse. One thing I never quite got right with Project Cars 2 is occasionally the AI, once you've overtaken them, decide to have a go at you even though they've been whacked, which is a bit naughty. I just realised I got 12 damage to my front aero. I'm not sure how I picked that up or whatever.
20 minutes remaining.
I'll have to look at the replay and see how that happened. Trying to keep an eye out for where the puddles are building up. Here, which is just starting to get a little bit build up a puddle there. You end up with these nice streams across the track, and they are extremely dangerous because you hit them and you just, one minute you're facing forward, the next minute you're facing backwards up the track, and you're going, what the hell happened? But I was going to say it's the same for everybody, but it's not really, because the AI on a double set of tyres, but
Great stuff, fastest lap.
I don't know if there's something weird about the camber coming out of that first corner of it. It feels like the car's pulling to the left a bit, which is really strange. I was looking earlier to see if I'd actually got bent suspension or something, because it's got that slight way it wants to go that way feeling. It only seems to be coming out the first corner, so oops. A little bit drifty there as things got a little bit out of hand. Puddle building up there. Spoon, or not spoon as presumed that should be called, is actually a very nice corner when you get it right.
That's the best time so far.
Bloody pain in the arse when you get it wrong, to try and get it all in one nice smooth sweep. Keep waiting to see a puddle building up on the apex back there. That would be horrible.
You're 10 seconds ahead. Keep concentrating on the strategy. You did a great job out there. You're closing up on the back marker. Make sure he's seen you. Keep it clean and slide past.
I love the make sure he's seen you. How am I going to know? Just there. It's almost like a bit of camber or something that causes the car to feel like it's pulling left. Either that or my imagination's running riot. That's getting very nasty. Small rivers and lakes forming on the inside there. There's one thing about bullet cars, the rain sounds on the ground actually give you quite a good indication of whether or not it's time to change to wets, because if you're on dry tyres and it starts to rain, you can hear at the moment, you can hear the water as we're driving over it. Well, if you can hear it, it's probably a good idea to be on wets, because it means there's enough surface moisture that you will probably need a tyre with some tread on it to clear the water.
Left side.
Okay,
Okay, clear.
hit up the bum again.
Half length back, what's your line?
Nope, he just spun out avoiding me. Thank goodness for
15
that.
minutes to go.
Doesn't pull left if you go that way. Oops. Concentrate a little bit too much on, oops, just following the curb there. Followed it a bit too far around. Driving and or racing in the wet is all about concentration, which is one of the most important aspects. I was going to say the back end's getting a little loose there, a little bit too loose. Occasionally you'll find that, especially if you've got a bit of a lead, your mind will start to wander, so it's about sometimes actually just pushing yourself and your car, or your bike, or whatever you happen to be racing, closer to your limit to go, right, keep that concentration level up, because the last thing you want to be doing is just going, well, I'm just cruising around and don't need to worry too much, and next thing you know, you've binned it and gone, how did that happen? I remember my first ever race win. I literally got a blinding start, probably the first one I'd ever had, and took the lead really early, stuck my head down and literally went for it and went for it and went for it, and came out the last corner of the last lap, looked over my shoulder and went, where the hell is everybody? I couldn't see anybody at all behind me. Now if I'd have looked behind me earlier and gone, oh, there's nobody there, I'll just slow down, you never know what's going to happen. I have lost a race through slowing down when it started to rain, because I slowed down too much and I wasn't aware who was behind me, so it's a bit of a balancing act between being aware of what's happening and not losing concentration as the back end slowly slides out. I don't think that wet bit's going to get bad enough to cause a problem along there. Check on the clock, just under 12 minutes to go. I think the wet is just starting to build up a bit. You can actually feel the front tyres rubbing. With the wets, if you get them, what the hell was that? Sliding. They don't slide cleanly, you sort of get this feeling from the FFB. least I do. I don't know how you would feel it in whatever you're using yourself. You sure as hell wouldn't feel it on a controller, I don't think. That tells you the front end's at its grip level, and you probably shouldn't be pushing it too much more. Keep wanting to put a wheel over the curb or something to try and cut that corner a bit, but I think it's just safer to go on the outside of the puddle just to be on the safe side. There's absolutely nothing worse than doing something really dumb when you've got the race quite nicely in the bag. Steering lock through there to try and hold a bit more speed. That end's floating around a bit, literally.
Nice one, that was the fastest lap of the race.
Again, that was because I was looking over there instead of looking where I was going, so as I was saying earlier, I've been doing a race room
Brilliant first sector, that's your best so far.
ranked multiplayer, which is actually very good. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. Obviously you will need to buy appropriate content to be able to take place in the race, to take part in the races, so if you try out some sugar. Try out some of the GT3, GT4, DTM 2019, 2018, one of the DTMs. Have a look on the race room multiplayer leaderboards. You can actually... Is he going to move? Is he going to move over? Yeah, just about. You can actually have a look to see... Past it? Yeah, just
on your
about.
left. Still left. All clear.
Yeah, you can have a look on the race room multiplayer leaderboards. If you just Google race room multiplayer leaderboard, you'll find a link to it. You can look me up. I should hopefully be on the first page. I seem to be floating around the 250 mark at the moment, which is not too bad considering some of the weird issues I've had in the over races. Like the very first one I got disqualified from because I was using the that was a bit dodgy. Race room web HUD, and I had turned off
7 minutes remaining.
the pieces of information that tell you things like you are going to be disqualified if you don't take a drive through the next 3 laps, which is always useful to know because you don't want to be disqualified if you don't have to. So my first experience of race room's ranked service was fairly negative in terms of being disqualified, especially because I was using the web HUD. I got absolutely no warning. It just suddenly went, "You've been disqualified." I'm like, what? So and I've had probably several of the races have been taken out, which is always annoying. Quite often the first lap, and usually because I'm trying to give other people bloody room, which is always annoying. You try and give somebody a bit of extra room and they give them an inch, they take a mile, which is always highly appreciated. Sarcasm. I sometimes wonder whether or not there's a lot of people who are racing the are not making use of all the available tools to be able to see where the hell they're going and what's around them. That puddle's getting decidedly nasty. So things like the proximity markers, helicourse, that sort of thing, virtual mirrors. It's always useful to make use of as much of the available resources as possible to keep an eye on where you are. I mean, even if I'm racing in VR, I will still have on proximity markers, whatever. I'll have good old Ben telling me where the cars are around me. Whoop, that was a bit late turning. Just about got away. I'll have the virtual mirror on, even though I can usually see all the normal mirrors. It doesn't hurt to have an extra mirror. So the more you can see, the more you're aware of what's around you, the better it is for you and everybody else. But if other people don't take the bloody effort, or don't put in the effort to actually reciprocate on
4 minutes to go,
being able to see where you are, and it's pretty obvious when you get sort of side by side with somebody coming out of a corner and they just move over on you, that either they haven't got a clue you're there or they don't give a shit. I hope that it's they don't know you're there, because if it's because they don't give a shit, then get off a racetrack, arsehole. And if it's because you want the immersion, I'm sorry, but I've heard that argument before where it's, oh, well, it's immersion breaking, having a virtual mirror, having this, having that. Well, I hate to tell you this, you're playing a game. It's a bit like if you just had CES and one of the things NVIDIA announced with was it Asus? Was a 360Hz gaming monitor, and I just went, why? And they say it's for esports. Well, all you have to do is mandate what you can use in esports and say you can't use anything faster than 150Hz, 120Hz, whatever monitor, and you supply the damn monitors if it's a competition. So here's your gaming computer, here's your keyboard, here's your mouse, you'll use this. They don't have to all be the same for every sodding competition. Every competition can use a different one. I know a lot of people are going, oh, but I want to be out of practice all the time. Well, I'm sorry, but life isn't like that. You shouldn't be practicing 24/7. Get a life. I mean, yeah, if you do some real world racing, especially if you're a club racer, you don't get to spend every waking hour driving round and round and round on a perfect circuit. You drive for multiple hours to get to a racetrack, get however long the organisers decide to give you. Practice a bit. Maybe you have to learn a circuit on the fly. Although it's a lot easier than it used to be, because now you can just go onto YouTube and go, I'll just watch a normal video or two. Whereas in the good old days you actually had to physically go there and drive around. So yeah, and I don't just mean that it's only esports that need to do this sort of thing. If you're going to go to the Olympics and prove that you're the best swimmer on the planet, it shouldn't be because you've got the best bloody suit. They should all be supplied. They should all be the same. It shouldn't be down to somebody's got some shark suit and somebody else has got a bloody 20-year-old wetsuit.
Brilliant. Last lap. Keep it clean on the black stuff.
So yes, I do get annoyed at sporting competitions that are not exactly sporting, because it comes down as much to anything as who's got the best equipment sometimes. That's very true of a lot of motorsport, but if your car or motorcycle is better and faster than everybody else's, then you may well win, and not necessarily on the merit of your ability to pilot said vessel, but you still have to pedal it a bit. So yeah, I'm a grumpy old man. I felt like I was getting a bit close to the edge there. Oh god, it's my teammate ahead of me. Is he going to be a pain in the bum? He's certainly struggling to get the power down.
Watch right, you've got a car right.
I know I've got a car right. It's my teammates.
He's 2 lengths behind you.
Got the grip limit there. It's starting to roll over the edge of the yep. And the winner is let's see if my teammate comes to try and ram me up the arse. Yes, Race Room does that weird, you overtake somebody and they're then a lap behind you, and suddenly you get a blue flag chain there because they've caught up a bit. Bloody hell. Slowing down laps more dangerous than the actual racing. Now we'll try it. Oh, and that's why I didn't do it. Yeah, I did think if I tried it during a race, I'd probably end up doing that, so that's why I avoided doing it. Lesson there. Don't do stupid things whilst you're racing, try it and slowing down like we're in practice. Now, this should be interesting because I've got to try and remember where the pit entrance is, and I can never find the damn thing around here. I think I said that last time we were here, didn't I? Struggle to find the pit entrance. It's somewhere. Is my teammate going to go in? Oh, that must be it. Absolutely horrible entrance. I won't do what I did the other day at Suzuka, which was coming in the pits to have the repairs in race room. I forgot where the pit entrance was. It's very late, and I came blaring in there over the speed limit and immediately got myself a drive-through penalty to follow up my 2.5 minutes of being repaired with a drive-through penalty, which was somewhat darn annoying. Shall I wait until this lot have all finished their lap? Sounds like another one just went past. I'm not sure if this will update. I don't think it will actually. I definitely passed him, but I hadn't passed him, so he must have been the last one. Right, whoop, nearly hit the continue, hit the view. Save. Right. Right, that was again one of those. I'd have probably preferred it to be dry. I mean, the lap times for all the other cars were pretty much of a muchness, so they were fairly close together. And still somebody else did better on the team stuff. Oh, we're actually leading it overall. Has my teammate actually scored a point yet? No. Right, that was slightly disappointing in terms of the actual racing, but I think if it had stayed light rain, I'd have been in deep trouble due to the way things were going between how the AI match up in light rain and how they match up in the wetter conditions. It's surprising how much difference it can actually make, which is a shame, but hopefully AMS, when it comes out with AMS 2 with Riser Studios, they'll hopefully get a slightly better balance between the sort of lighter rain and the heavier rain. It is going to be tricky because obviously with the different tyres between the player and the AI, you really do have to do a hell of a lot of work to make sure that as the wetness of the tarmac increases, you can still keep that nice level playing field between the two. It'll be interesting to see how they do with that. Hopefully with maybe slightly fewer types of tyre or makes, or say makes, models of tyre across the different cars they're using. Maybe they'll have an easier time of it. Maybe they will deliberately restrict the number of tyres they have so they don't have to do quite as much balancing. Once you've got one balanced, then going and say, well, we want a soft tyre as well or whatever, and then because you've only really got to balance the wets more than anything probably. Although having said that, as you get slightly damp track with a slick, you still have to get the cooling and how the tyre grip changes as it cools right. There you go, but we'll see. About another month, maybe 6 weeks hopefully before we get to see the first beta. Whether or not we'll be able to see anything from or show you anything from it, I don't know, but hopefully we can, and I'm really looking forward to it because I think it'll be excellent. But right, that was Sakitto, and next we got Dubai and Fuji, which I am looking forward to. But for now, that's all from me, and I was about to press the start button. I've got my brain out of gear again. That's all from me, and till next time, enjoy your racing, and see you soon. Goodbye.